I welcome you once again to our online class, Maths and Physics Concept Analyzer. This is a place where we teach in-depth physics and maths for your understanding. We are still on indices and we are taking one or two laws more this time. In this video, just pay attention and you understand better some of the other laws. Today we are going to be looking at fractional indices. Fractional indices has two parts. One has numerator 1. Numerator is 1. That is the first one. Then the second one has numerator any other number apart from 1. So when a numerator is 1 and it is the power, the fractional power of a number, what does it mean? The law says the first one, if a number is raised to 1 all over another number. Now look at it. The fractional power or the fractional index is 1 over a. So the law says that this is equal to root a of n all raised to the power of the numerator 1. So in other words, when a number is raised to a fractional index which has 1 as numerator, what they're actually asking you to do simply is just to look for the roots of that number. The root could be square root if it is over 2. It could be third root or cube root, which is over 3, or fourth root or fifth root, no matter the case. Now, let us take a sample. Remember, we just said that when a number is raised to fraction 1 all over, it becomes the roots of the denominator, that is the roots of the n of the number, all raised to the numerator, which is 1. For example, if we are given 25 raised to the power 1 over 2, what do they mean? What does the examiner want us to do? He wants us to find the square root of 25. Simple. But they might not write it direct as square root of 25. But they will just say 25 raised to the power 1 over 2. So what he's asking you to do is to look for what? The square root of 25. So you will now be able to rewrite it or know what to do if you are solving theoretically following the law. This one is now second root, which is square root of 25 all raised to the power 1. And that is equal to square root of 25 is 5. 5 raised to the power 1 is 5. Now look at the second one. If you are given 8 raised to the power 1 over 3, what do they want you to do? It means that they want you to look for the third root of 8, all raised to the power 1. And the third root of 8 is 2. Raised to the power 1 is the remaining 2. Now look at it, the second one, or the third one rather. If you are given 32 raised to the power 1 over 5, what they ask us to do here is to look for the fifth root of 32, which is fifth root of 32, all raised to the power 1. The fifth root of 32 is equal to 2. 2 raised to the power 1 is 1. So that is on that first part of fractional indices. Now, the second part is just similar. It's the same. There's no much difference about it. All you have to do is to take note of the numerator and the denominator, just like you have here. Take for instance, the second part says the same thing. That if the number is raised to a number apart from 1 and another number which is more than 1, we will know. Look at it. It is still the same thing. It is the root of the denominator, the root denominator, which is b here, of the n of the number, all raised to the what? The numerator. Here is 1. So in this case, it will be a. So you see that it's the same thing. All you just need to do is to arrange them. Put the denominator as the roots, the numerator as the final power of the number. If you are looking for the root of the number, then the root is the denominator, the numerator is the final power or the power of the final answer. So the same thing. So whether it is 1 all over or that, but what we are saying in essence is that when you see 1 all over, just know that you are looking for roots. 1 all over 2 means square roots. square root of that number. 1 over 3, the cube root of that number. But when it has to do with a number, the arrangement remains the same, but the value of the power of the final power will differ. Take for instance, we're going to take these two again, or the three numbers again. Now let us start with example 1. Under this, we are looking at 25. Look at it. 25 raised to power 3 all over 2. Look at it. It's a fraction, but the numbers are now not 1. They are more than. Now look at it. This one will now be, let's arrange it. Which root now? 2. That is square root of 25. All raised to power what? 3. That is how it's going to be arranged. All raised to the power of 3. Now, that will now be what? What is square root of 25? 5. 5 raised to power what? 3. That is how it will be. So if you see that it's no longer 1, it is now power 3 because the numerator is 3, which is the A part. So 5 raised to power 3 is a 125. Now look at number 2. We're also going to pick a number apart from, different from 1. It will now be, let us use 8 raised to power 2 over 3. If we rearrange this, we have the third root of 8 all power 2. 2. So you ask yourself, what is the third root of 8? 2. So the power 2 is still there. 2 raised to power 2 is 4. Now look at the third one. We are using these examples too. Look at it. 32. Instead of us saying 1 over, let us put 2 over 5. So it is a fraction. What you just do is to write the roots. The root is what? Fifth root. The number is 32 and all power 2. So we can now say that the fifth root of 32 is what? 2. And to the power of 2, and that will be what? 4. So that is how it is. We have just treated 2 laws under one law, main law, the fractional indices law. 1 is when a number is raised to a fraction that has 1 as numerator, and 2 when a number is raised to fraction when the numerator and denominator are not 1 but more than 1, as the case may be. So we have just said that when it is 1 as numerator, it means you are looking for the roots. Square root, third root, fourth root, fifth root, whatever it is. Then, if it is not 1, then look for the root, then take the final power of the answer as the numerator. And when you have the final answer, just raise it to the numerator and you have your answer as we have considered in the examples. Thank you for watching. Please do share this video, like our page, follow our page, comment. This will give us encouragement to do more. And if you do this, you will be among those that will receive videos that will drop on this page anytime. Thank you.